Alright, I'm back. So let's continue. Alright, so let me read this. King implicated in embezzlement scandal. Following rumors of corruption in the army's procurement processes, the king has promised an impartial investigation into the matter. A preliminary report has been leaked to the press, confirming not only the rumors, but directly implicating the king's closest advisors in the matter. The entire affair has become an embarrassment to the government. The king demands action, but has declared his full support for the advisors in question. So there's two solutions to this problem. A signed contract as unimpeachable, which will give me a national spirit embezzlement scandal, which will grant factory output minus 25.00% for 120 days, or reform the process, which will make me lose 90 political power, and I will gain a national spirit procurement reform, which will grant production efficiency growth minus 5.00% for 90 days. So between the two, honestly, even though I'll lose a lot of political power, I think the latter is the best, because I don't want my factory output to go down so much. So I'll take option number 2. So there's the national spirit procurement reform. I'll just take the hit to production efficiency growth for 3 months, and I'll also take the political power hit. Okay, there's a white peace between Jebei Sanma and Communist China. Interesting. Oh, what's this? This is interesting. Hang on, let's pause. Okay. Hang on, what's this? Okay, so I finished the Danubian Transport Network National Focus, and what's this? Assassination of Benito Mussolini. What was to be a jovial day-long parade in Milan today suddenly turned bloody. Members of the Italian Communist Party orchestrated a bloody assassination, not just for the Duce, but many prominent leaders of the fascist regime. Reports say that the Duce was warned against holding the parade in Milan, as northern Italy has a huge amount of communist sympathizers. When suggested to move the annual parade to Naples instead, the Duce refused. With Mussolini dead, the state of Italian politics has once again turned chaotic as armed communists seized positions in government and called for a full overthrowing of the fascist regime. We wish the Italian people well during this time. Interesting. Very interesting. So Italy should be leaderless, or under a communist government. So now Mussolini's gone, and Italy is the Union of Italy. A communist regime led by Palmiro Togliatti. Interesting. And yet, why are they still helping National Spain? That's weird. And Albania is still... Albania apparently has become a fascist nation. Though Communist Italy may try and take it over. And whether Italy will join Comintern is anyone's guess. But now let's go back to our focus tree, and I lost a lot of political power, so I think it's time to institute the royal dictatorship. Institute royal dictatorship. Time has come to further increase the king's already extensive powers, bringing political stability to the nation and enabling it to focus on threats from outside. Effect. Political power plus 120, Carol II becomes leader for the Carol II becomes leader for the authoritarianism party. Hedonist, stability minus 5.00%. Remove national spirit, neutral foreign policy. Let's go. And later on, we can return to the military focuses. After this is finished. Yeah, I'll research Dispersed Industry 1 and, what else? Excavation 1. That sounds good. I'm surprised Communist Italy hasn't, liberated its own colonies. What's going on in South Africa? Same old, same old. They're somehow giving basing rights to Spain, which is interesting. Okay. Happy New Year, everyone. It is now 1937. Who knows what'll happen next? What's going on in Hungary? Secret rearmament. That's not good. What's going on in Yugoslavia? Not much. Czechoslovakia. Engineer Corps training. Interesting. What decisions can I take? I can undertake... I may undertake anti-fascist raids. Why not? Okay. Let me research Grand Battle Plan Doctrine. I'm surprised they haven't done that already. Probably should have done it sooner, but not the end of the world. I'll build some more support equipment and infantry. Just support equipment for now. Crud. Insufficient resources. Let me trade with... I guess I'll trade with... I don't know if I want to trade with Italy. I'll trade with... Sweden? Why not? Yeah, I'll trade steel with Sweden. And that problem has been resolved. Uh-oh. Albania has joined the Axis. Okay, so now Carol II, the head of state of Romania, is shown here, as the royal dictatorship has been brought to power. But the Frontul Renastieri Nazionale is still the ruling party of Romania. So, what now? Army War College. We require the brightest minds in command of our military forces, which means the War College must be expanded. And this will give us Gains National Spirit Army War College, which grants Army Leader Cost minus 50.0%, and a 2-skill general named Barbu Parianu will appear. Alright, let's do this! There we go. And let me see if I can modify my government. I'll add General George Mihail, Commando Expert, to my military high command, and he'll give me Special Forces Attack and Special Forces Defense plus 15.0% each. Okay, Persia denies British access. Interesting. This is... let's look down here. Yeah, apparently Albania has joined the Axis powers under their dictator Tevfik Maborja, or Tevfik Maborja. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, procurement reform, that national spirit is gone. Thank God. And what's going on with Italy? Have they joined? They haven't joined Comintern yet. I'm going to research early cruiser hull. What's going on in France? Nothing too much. What about the UK? Nothing too much either. What about in Sweden? Not much either. I'll modify my government later. Army War College is finished. Let me go with Royal Guards divisions. All Royal Guards must be expanded as appropriate for our great king. And this will give me a unit with 7 infantry and 2 artillery battalions. Let's go. Oh, the Hindenburg disaster. That's not good. Who should I... What should I add to my government? I'll go with I'll go with PZINZ as a tank designer. Oh, what's this? King's mistress spotted in Paris. French newspapers have been full of the exploits of Magda Lupescu in Paris, where she has reportedly been indulging in an extensive shopping spree. While this is not unusual in itself, reports that she enlisted help from the Romanian embassy to move her purchases and told stores to send the bill to the Romanian government have been picked up by the national press. We have been asked to comment on these reports. Ms. Lupescu acted at the request of the king, or the government does not comment on the actions of private citizens. This first one will give me the supplementary budget national idea again, while the other one will make me lose 90 political power and give me a national spirit. Royal household accounts, which grants consumer goods factories 3% for 90 days. I'll just go with the first one because I don't want to lose all that political power again. And I need to... Oh, well, that sucks. Let me research machine tools, improved machine tools, and carrier fighter. IW carrier fighter. Pope expelled from Italy. With the assassination of Mussolini and the deposition of King Victor Emmanuel III, it was only a matter of time until the Pope became the next target. The communist leaders have decided to expel the papacy and annex the Vatican. The Pope has fled and now obtains refuge in southern France. This certainly doesn't help the general political climate. Well, that's not good. He probably fled to Avignon again. Oh, what's this? Apparently, Poland has become a fascist country as Phalangist Poland. Interesting. And it seems as if the Second Sino-Japanese War has just occurred. I'll research Logistics Company 1. Okay, Amelia Earhart disappears. That's not good. what's going on in Bulgaria. Okay, reaffirm the Balkan Entente. Interesting. Does that mean that... Interesting. I don't know if they're going to want to ally with me in that case. I'll modify my government later. This. Uh-oh. Kingdom of Hungary renounces Treaty of Trianon. Miklos Horthy today publicly stated that he no longer considers the Kingdom of Hungary bound by the treaty. More than that, he declared it null and void, claiming that it was forced on Hungary at gunpoint and therefore never legally binding. The Hungarian government has not even bothered to formally inform us of the decision. Many in the government favor a strong apply. If we show the Hungarians that we are not afraid of them, they will surely fold. However, they might also decide that we are bluffing. Issue an ultimatum at once. We can't afford a war right now. Huh. Will Hungary back down? Let me just save. Okay, let me save. Hang on. Let me save. Alright, let me issue an ultimatum and see what happens. Hungary backs down. With the threat of war on the table, the Hungarian government has suddenly become a lot more friendly. Our ambassador was invited to a private lunch with Miklos Horthy, where he has assured that Hungary wanted nothing but peace and friendly relations with us. Any statements in the sensationalist press should not be taken as coming from the Hungarian government, which has never wanted a war. That's what we thought. Game-based ability plus 10.00%. Boom. Now let's do a new national focus. How about fortify the borders, or... Yeah, let's fortify the borders. Now that the domestic situation is under control, we must look at improving the defense of our borders from outside threats. And this will give us the national spirit fortify the borders, which grants land port construction speed plus 20.00%, and the same for coastal port construction speed. And there's my new unit. Let me send him to Army 2 in the west, along the western part of the border with Bulgaria. Even with China and Japan at war, global tension hasn't gone up by that much. Okay, what should I research now? I'll research construction 2. What's this? Invitation to the Entente. Bulgaria has requested that we reform the Balkan Entente with them included. They made this request to Yugoslavia, and they seemingly agreed to this request. So either way, they will form it. Now the question is if we want to join as well. Sure, why not? Or let's not. But who's the leader of the faction? That's what I'm interested in. Who's the leader? I could join or I could not, but then I could always take over the faction. Let me save and sure, why not? Okay, so now I'm in the faction. Am I in the faction? Not yet. I have to wait a little bit. Well, apparently I'm not in it. Did they not accept me? Wait a minute. You know what? I kind of don't feel like joining. But then again, I guess I always could take on Yugoslavia and Bulgaria at once.
Attenzione!
Let me see something here.
Am înțeles! La comandă! Gata să trăiți! Atenție! Ordonați! Am înțeles! Atențiune!
Alright. If I'm going to take on the Balkan
Attenție!
Entente, I'm gonna need to have some good battle plans. I actually think this could be a good challenge, but who would I invite? Greece? I don't know. But Greece isn't exactly a democratic country. And that's something of an understatement. Maybe, I guess I could invite Czechoslovakia if they want to join. Okay, Italy joins the Comintern. Union of Italy has been accepted by the Soviet Union to join the Comintern. Having a strong state allied to the Soviets in southern Europe has led many neighboring countries to react with alarm. Could the Comintern truly be attempting to spread a world revolution? Worrying. Well, that's not good. I guess don't mess with Italy then.
Ordonați! Gata de marș!
Let me send this newly deployed
Gata să trăiți!
soldier to the front along with Yugoslavia. I'll research dispersed industry too. And I'll have Iliu Maniu as a democratic reformer within my government. And he'll give me plus 1.10 democracy support.
Am înțeles!
Yeah, let me move that soldier over to the front with Yugoslavia.
Atenție!
Relations between me and Poland are not good, but they're good with Czechoslovakia. Not even that good with Czechoslovakia for some reason. Maybe I can align Hungary. But first I need 40... Yeah, I still need 400.00k manpower, which I don't have yet. Not even close. Uh-oh. Austria has been Anschlussed. Not good.
La comandă! Am înțeles!
Okay, we're done with this. How about... Let's go back to the army tree. So I could go with either reserve divisions or the armored division. Romania is a small nation and we must allocate appropriate numbers to reserve divisions if our army is to have any staying power in the field. Or, with the armored division, tanks are the way forward and we must establish dedicated divisions that utilize the strength of these new weapons. I think I'll go with this one. It'll give me a unit with 4 medium armor and 4 motorized battalions. So that's not bad. Either way, I can acquire modern tanks. But I'll worry about that later.
Mă face să-ți mărturisesc ce tainic te iubesc. Hai vino-n parcul neînțeles, unde odată am cules săruturi de pe gura ta ce nu te pot uita.
Uh-oh. Yugoslavia declares war on Turkey. That's not good. But at least Yugoslavia is distracted. But what could they gain from Turkey? Maybe Bulgaria wants to take over Istanbul and the European part of Turkey. Oh no, this could be bad. Should I accept? Oh, no, wait. I wanted to accept. Alright, we gotta wait for the war to start again. Did it start? That's weird. Okay. Why isn't there a war between... Oh, that would have been the perfect opportunity for me to go to war against Turkey. I'll just wait till later. Okay, there we go. There we go. I accept. Now, war has broken out between Bulgaria and Yugoslavia and Romania. War has broken out between Bulgaria and Yugoslavia and Romania. It's Romania versus the Balkan Entente. Let's do this. Okay. Let's put our battle plans into practice. Okay. Already this is a cakewalk. Okay. What's going on here? Is this too much for the game to process? There we go. Okay, let's look at what we got here. So here we are. Let's look at the front. Okay, non-aggression pact with Turkey. Alright. As you can see, Turkey is led by its first president, Mustafa Kemal Ataturk. And let's look at the front along in Serbia, in Yugoslavia. So already I have like, what? 97 and 91 against the enemy soldiers. And its general... Oh, there's no commander, but the general along this front is Ion Mihal Rasobita. Jeez, this is almost like stealing candy from a baby. It's only a matter of time before we reach Belgrade, boys! And here we have General Ivan Goshniak. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Again, there's General Goshniak. So along this front we have General Constantinescu. I'm just marching into Bulgaria. In fact, I'm going to take my navy and blockade their coast. There we go. Okay, wait a minute. This is bad.
Atenție!
Let me send this guy here to deal with him.
Gata să trăiți! Ordonați!
That's defensive. Still on the march to Novi Sad. I'm going to reach Novi Sad and Belgrade. I think I'll reach Novi Sad first.
Atenție! Atenție!
What are you doing, pal? Sofia's right
Retragerea!
there. You'll cause them to capitulate. That's the whole plan.
La comandă!
A little bit of resistance.
Am înțeles! La comandă!
Right here. Who's the general here? So here it's General Vadatin Alte versus General Nicolae Mihov. There's a general. It's a battle between Turkey and Bulgaria. But what about here? It's my general Vasily Antoniascu against Ivan Kosniak again. He's apparently Yugoslavian forces here in Bulgaria. Okay. Now I have occupied Sofia.
Ordonați!
This is the troops under General Nicolae Kurtsa.
Atenție!
Alright, let me send that guy there. Bulgaria has capitulated. Booyah, look at all the equipment I got.
Am înțeles!
Alright, let's send these guys
Gata de
west.
marș! Gata de marș! Adunarea! Să mergem!
Oh, the king throws a lavish party. Despite being vetted by the king himself, the official coverage of the recent feast at the royal palace has caused great public dissent. Pictures of the king's mistress in an expensive French evening gown and detailed descriptions of the 7-course meal eaten from gold plates have further inflamed the population, who are still suffering from the after effects of the Great Depression. The king demands that we make a public statement, have support at once. The king must be allowed to be representative. The king's private matters are not a government concern. This first one will give me the supplementary budget, national spirit again, and this other one will make me lose political power. Yeah, I don't feel like losing political power. Alright, back to the war.
Adunarea! Adunarea! Am înțeles!
Alright, I've already occupied Novi Sad, but now I just gotta get to Belgrade.
Ordonați!
Send some troops over to this army. I'm sort of running
Gata de marș!
low on men. Not good.
Adunarea! Adunarea! La adăpost! Continuați atacul!
Are they still fighting me then?
Atențiune! Gata să trăiți! Continuați deplasarea! Am înțeles! Ordonați!
I've already occupied Nish.
Atențiune!
I gotta go deeper into enemy territory,
Luați de aici! Așa le trebuie!
and then I can take over Belgrade.
Ordonați!
This might be a lot. Hang on.
Ordonați! Ochiți! Atențiune!
There.
Atenție! Gata de marș! Ordonați! Gata de marș! Ordonați!
Still some
Continuați
Yugoslavian
atacul!
forces down here. That's not good.
Ordonați!